best part of the day is the night. When I get home, everything's alright. You're lying close beside me, I'm holding you real tight. The best part of the day is tonight. I could spend my whole life loving you. There is nothing else I'd rather do. I'd go out every morning, work the whole day through, but I just can't wait till I get home to you. 'Cause the best part of the day is the night. When I get home, everything's alright. You're lying close beside me, I'm holding you real tight. The best part of the day is the night. Take it away. Well, the daytime's for what I've gotta do. The night time's the time I spend with you. The two of us together, now that's what I like. The best part of the day is the night. 'Cause the best part of the day is the night. When I get home, everything's alright. You're lying close beside me, I'm holding you real tight. The best part of the day is the night. Yes, the best part of the day is the night. When I get home, everything's alright. When you're lying close beside me, I'm holding you real tight. The best part of the day is the night. When you're lying close beside me, I'm holding you real tight. The best part of the day is the night. Good evening, folks, and I hope you're all keeping well on this bank holiday weekend. And I hope you're going to join me here for the next hour and a half or so as we play a couple of tunes to cheer you all up and hopefully help to enjoy the weekend that little bit more. Here's a song called Do What You Do Well, Boy. Do what you do well, boy. Do what you do well. Give your love and only your heart, and do what you do well. He couldn't move a mountain, nor pull down a big oak tree, but my daddy came, a mighty big man with a simple philosophy. He said, do what you do well, boy. Do what you do well. Give your love and all of your heart, and do what you do well. Sometimes he'd kiss my mother and hold her tenderly. Then he'd look across the top of her head. Then he'd wink and he'd say to me, he said, do what you do well, boy. Do what you do well. Give your love and all of your heart, and do what you do well. He was a man of laughter, but tragedy came on by. The tears ran free, and he'd say to me, never be afraid to cry. He said, do what you do well, boy. Do what you do well. Give your love and all of your heart, and do what you do well. Today I still remember, just like yesterday, about a mighty big man with a mighty big heart and a mighty few words to say. Do what you do well, boy. Do what you do well. Take your love and all of your heart, and do what you do well. Do what you do well, boy. what you do well. Give your love and all of your heart, and do what you do well. And that was a song by the great Ned Miller from way back, a song called Do What You Do Well Boy. This time I'm going to do a song that was recorded by one of the greatest bands or groups of all time. It was a band comprising Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, and Chris Christopherson. Together, they were known as the Highwaymen, and this is my tribute to them. I was a highwayman, along the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a young maid lost her baubles on my trade. Many a soldier let shed his lifeblood on my blade. The bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I'm still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide, and with the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner round the Horn to Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a blow. And when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed, but I am living still. I was a dam builder, crossed the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound, but I am still around. I'll always be around and around and around and around and around. I'd fly a starship, cross the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I'll still remain, and I'll be back again and again and again and again and again. And that was a song, of course, by the fantastic Highwaymen from way back. I'm sure if you're as old as me, you'll know that one. Here's a song that was recorded by a band called Lone Star. I will get to a couple of requests very, very soon, folks. Here's a song that was recorded by a band called Lone Star. It's one of my own favorites, and it's a song called Amazed. I hope you'll enjoy my version of it. Every time her eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know why you do what you do. just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Smell of your skin, taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark, your hair all around me, baby, you surround me, you touch every place in my heart. Oh, it feels like the first time, every time. I want to spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know why you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Every little thing that you do, I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. And that was a song by a band called Lone Star from way back in the 1990s. That was a song called Amazed. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's go back a little bit further this time. Go do a song called It's a Heartache, and it goes like this. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hits you when it's too late, hits you when you're down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain, feeling like a clown. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Love him till your arms break, then he let you down. It ain't right with love to share, where you find she doesn't care for you. It ain't right to need someone as much as I depended on you. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hits you when it's too late, then he let you down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain, feeling like a cloud. and care for you. It ain't right to need someone as much as I depended on you. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Get you when it's too late, get you when you're down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain, feeling like a clown. It's a heartache. Of course, that was the song, and it was recorded by Bonnie Tyler, it was recorded by Smokey, it was recorded by Rod Stewart, and even now I'm doing it. Of course, that's the song called It's a Heartache. One of my own favourite singers of all time, and one of my favourite bands of all time were, of course, the legendary Eagles and the fantastic Glenn Frey. Recently, I was watching a film here one night late, a film called Thelma and Louise. Did you ever watch a film and a song just comes into your mind and you just can't get rid of it? And here's a song from that film, and it was sung by, written by and sung by Glenn Frey from the Eagles. It's a song called Part of Me, or Part of You. I did this last week on my stream for the very, very first time, and a lot of people seem to like it. And it's one of my own favorites, so we're going to do it again this week. I hope you like it. Song called Part of Me and Part of You. I felt it when the sun came up this morning. I knew I could not wait another day. Darling, there is something I must tell you. A distant voice is calling me away. Till we find a bridge across the river, until this grand illusion brings us home. You and I will always be together. From this day on, you'll never walk alone. You're a part of me, I am part of you. Wherever we may travel, whatever we go through, whatever time may take away, it cannot change the way we feel today. So hold it close and say you feel it too. You're part of me, and I'm a part of you. I can hear it when I stand beside the river. I can see it when I look up in the sky. I can feel it when I hear that lonesome highway. So many miles to go before I die. We can never know about tomorrow, but still we have to choose which way to go. You're a part of me, I'm part of you. Wherever we may travel, whatever we go through, whatever time may take away, it cannot change the way we feel today. So hold me close and say you feel it too. You're part of me, I'm a part of you. I look at you, your whole life stands before you. I look at me and I'm running out of time. Time has brought us here to share these moments, to look for something we may never find. Until we find a bridge across forever, until this grand illusion brings us home. You and I will always be together. From this day on, you'll never walk alone. You're a part of me, I'm a part of you. Wherever we may travel, whatever we go through, whatever time it take away, it cannot change the way we feel today. So hold me close and say you feel it too. You're part of me, I'm a part of you. Part of me, part of you. Part of me, part of you. And that was a song written by the fantastic Glenn Frey from the Eagles and from the film Thelma and Louise. I want to say hello to a few people here this evening, folks, who always come along to support the shows. In case you were wondering, that's what I was doing there, because I've got a load of computers and stuff all around me here, and they say that men can't multitask. Well, I can. So I want to say hello to Helen Gyrey, who comes along every single week, and Helen is looking for a request. I think she was looking for something by Smokey, if my memory serves me right. So we will get something in before we finish up this evening. Helen, I also want to say hello to a great friend of mine, that's Breda O'Connor here in Cahir, over in Woodview. Again, fantastic supporter of this initiative every single week, comes along here, and I really, really do appreciate it so much. I want to say hello to Caroline Britton. Caroline is a fantastic supporter as well. She supports another channel, would you believe, that I'm running, but it's not something I showed about too much. And Caroline's a fantastic supporter of that. I want to say hello to Margaret Regan here in Cahir, fantastic supporter. And my old friend of a long, long time, that's John Corcoran inside in Clonmel, a fine singer as well in his day. And John has taken to canoeing and kayaking now, and he does absolutely fantastic content on social media. So really, really love to see the stuff that John is doing. So John, keep it up. Since it's the summer, here's one of the best summer songs of all time. A song called Summer in Dublin. Take me away from the city, leave me to where I can be on my own. I wanted to find you now that I have I just wanna be left alone. I'll always remember your kind words. I'll still remember your name. I've seen you changing and turning. I know that things just won't be the same. I remember that summer in Dublin, and the Liffey as it stank like hell, and the young people walking on Grafton Street, everyone looking so well. I was singing a song I heard somewhere called Rock and Roll Never Forgets, when my humming was smothered by a 46A and the scream of a low-flying jet. So I jumped on a bus to Dunleary, stopping off to pick up my guitar, and a drunk on the bus told me how to get rich. I was glad we weren't going too far. So I'm leaving on Wednesday morning, trying to find a place where I can hear. So I'm leaving on Wednesday morning, trying to find a place where I can hear the wind and the birds and the sea on the rocks, and where open roads always in here. And sometime I tire of the quiet, and I wanna run back up that hill. I just get on the road and I'll stick out my thumb, 'cause I know for sure you'll be there still. I remember that summer in Dublin, and the Liffey as it stank like hell, and the young people walking on Grafton Street, everyone looking so well. I was singing a song I heard somewhere called Rock and Roll Never Forgets, when my humming was smothered by a 46A and the scream of a low-flying jet. So I jumped on a bus to Dunleary, stopping off to pick up my guitar, and a drunk on the bus told me how to get rich. I was glad we weren't going too far. I remember that summer in Dublin, I can still see that sunshine in Dublin. And that was a song chorus written by the fantastic Liam Riley from Bagatelle way back in the 1980s. I want to say hello to Debbie Hickey above in Drangan, fantastic supporter of the channel. Thanks a million, Debbie, for coming along here every single week. Lara Slattery here in Cahir, fantastic content on social media as well, all about yoga and all that, and mindfulness and well-being. So Lara, absolutely fantastic to see your business going so well. And talking of businesses, folks, anybody living in Cahir, or if you've passed through the town over the last couple of days, you will have seen that there's a new outdoor dining area has been set up here in town, and it is absolutely fantastic and a credit to everybody involved. I know the county council were involved, in Cahir Tidy Towns were involved in everything. We're so lucky to have them in the town. But if you're around Cahir in the next couple of days, whatever you do, drop in
and to see. I'm just queuing up my next song here, by the way, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. See, men can multitask. So anyway, I want to just say credit and well done to all the people involved in that. It's absolutely fantastic down the town. And I think all we need now is a nice bit of weather for the summer to even enjoy it a bit more. Here's a song this time by a great American country singer, one of my own favorites, a man called Alan Jackson. Here's a song called Living on Love. I hope you enjoy it. Two young people without fame say some vows and spread their wings, settle down with just what they need, living on love. She don't care about what's in style, she just likes the way he smiles. It takes more than marble and tile, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's just like this old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking, but love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much if you get enough, living on love. Two old people without fame, children gone but still they sing, side by side in that front porch swing, living on love. He can't sleep anymore, she can barely sweep the floor, hand in hand they walk through that door, just living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like that old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you're thinking. Love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. It's like that old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, that's what you think. Love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. An old song by the wonderful Alan Jackson from way back. That was a song called Living on Love. If ever there was one part of Ireland or Irish history that I would love to have been alive or around in, would have been the days of the show bands. And indeed, watching all the big country singers and the big country bands going around the country and seeing their social media stuff, I've often loved and I've often wondered what I'd give to be going off with those big bands at the weekend. It must be such a thrill. Those bands, of course, are silent at the moment, which is so sad. And I really, really hope and pray that before long we'll see them on the motorways and on the highways and the byways of Ireland every weekend. One of my own favourite singers from Ireland, was Brendan Quinn. And Brendan sang this song, I think, as an old Ed Bruce song. And it's a song called Angeline. I nearly forgot it there for a second. A song called Angeline by Brendan Quinn. And I hope you like it. Here we are together in a blue coastal light, two total strangers all alone. I don't want to ask if you're married or not. I don't think it's necessary, I should know. I won't look at your finger, now don't you look at mine. Let's keep all our questions to ourselves. All we need to do is exchange our first names. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly pay $2, welcome to songs from the band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Here we are dancing, hours after dawn, two total strangers yesterday. I don't want to ask if you're married or not. I don't think it really matters anyway. I won't look at your finger, now don't you look at mine. Let's keep all the questions to ourselves. I don't need to know your number, but I'm always in by 10. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly pay my $1, welcome to songs from the band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? I may not be the best, but I'll be the best I can. I'll gladly pay my $1, welcome to songs from the band. Angeline, would you like to dance again? Angeline, would you like to dance again? And that was a song chorus by the great Ed Bruce and also by the great Brendan Quinn. And that was a song called Angeline. This song I'm going to do a song by Glenn Campbell. And also, would you believe, most recently, by Bruce Springsteen. You mightn't even believe that, but it's a fact. Bruce Springsteen actually did this song about a year ago. And in his latest guise, looking back at the Wild West and the cowboys of America and what have you. A song called The Rhinestone Cowboy. I hope you like it. I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirt sidewalks of Broadway. Where hustle's the name of the game, and night skies get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, just like a rhinestone cowboy riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, just like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people
people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. But I really don't mind the rain, and a smile that can hide all the pain. You're down when you're riding the train that's taking the long way. And I dream about the things I do, with a subway token and a dollar stuck inside my shoe. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon. I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, just like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Just like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, offers coming over the phone. Rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Just like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Of course, an old song, originally by Glenn Campbell from back in the 1970s. More recently, would you believe, recorded by Bruce Springsteen. That was a song called The Rhinestone Cowboy. I'm going to dedicate that one to Marguerite Ryan, who is in the great state of New Jersey in the United States of America. Tunes in every single week, supporting this thing. And I also want to say hello to my own sister, Callie, who's below in Ballymac, and Rachel, Emma, Sarah, Holly, Brendan, and of course, Mam, who's below there as well. Great supporters of the channel, and so much appreciated all the support that you give me. Going to do this song especially for Callie and also for Marguerite by another man from New Jersey. It's a song by Bon Jovi, a song called Who Says You Can't Go Home. I hope you like it. I spent 20 years trying to get out of this place. I was looking for something I couldn't replace. I was running away from the only thing I've ever known. Like a blind dog without a bone, I was a gypsy lost in the twilight zone. I hijacked the rainbow and crashed into a pot of gold. I've been there, done that, and I ain't looking back on the seeds I've sown. Saving dimes, spending too much time on the telephone. Who says you can't go home? Who says you can't go home? There's only one place, they call me one of their own. Just a hometown boy, born a rolling stone. Says you can't go back. Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. As far as I could, I tried to find a new face. There isn't one of these lines that I would erase. I've had 1,000,000 miles of memories on that road. With every step I take, I know that I'm not alone. You take the home from the boy, but not the boy from his home. These are my streets, the only life I've ever known. Who says you can't go home? Who says you can't go home? There's only one place, they call me one of their own. Just a hometown boy, born a rolling stone. Who says can't go home? Who says you can't go back? Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Who says you can't go home? I've been there, done that, and I ain't looking back. It's been a long, long road. Feels like I never left, that's how the story goes. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you go. If it's a million miles away or just a mile up the road, take it in, take it with you when you go. Who says you can't go home? Who says you can't go home? There's only one place they call me one of their own. Just a hometown boy, born a rolling stone. Who says you can't go home? Who says you can't go back? Been all around the world, and as a matter of fact, there's only one place left I wanna go. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Who says you can't go home? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Who says you can't go home?
Especially for Marguerite Ryan, who's out in New Jersey, and also to my own sister Callie, who's the long way below in Ballymac this evening. Huge supporters of the channel and huge Bon Jovi fans as well. Of course, that was a song by Bon Jovi, and that was a song called Who Says You Can't Go Home. Here's one for the dancers again this time, in case you feel a bit left out. Is an old jive or whatever it is. No Song by Dire Straits. Years upon years ago, we used to be above in the bog, cutting turf, and we used to have one of the old ghetto blaster things with the two speakers on it, and I remember this thing blaring, and it used to be really great fun. And it was a great video that went with it as well. So especially for all the dancers here this evening, here's a song called The Walk of Life. I hope you like it.
Here comes Johnny singing oldies goldies, the bubble of baby what I say. Here comes Johnny singing I've got a woman down in the tunnel trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, he got devotion. Turning on nighttime every day. The song about the sweet loving woman. You did the song about the 6-plate night. You do the walk. Do the walk of life. Yeah, you do the walk of life. Here comes Johnny singing oldies goldies, hand me down my walking shoes. Here comes Johnny with the power and the glory, backbeat, the talking blues. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turn on that time every day. The song about the sweet loving woman. You did the song about the 6-plate night. You do the walk, do the walk of life. Yeah, you do the walk of life. Here comes Johnny singing oldies, goldies, the babalula, baby, what I say. Here comes Johnny singing, I've got a woman down in the tunnel trying to make it big. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turn on any time of the day. And after all the violence and double talk, there's just a song of all the trouble and the strife. You do the walk, do the walk of life. Yeah, you do the walk of life. And that was a song chorus by Dire Straits, especially for all the dancers here this evening, and that was a song called The Walk of Life. I always like to go back to the 1980s, folks. I'm sure you do as well, when we used to be heading into Clonmel off a Saturday night, and we used to go into the Clonmel Arms, and we used to go into the paddock, and then we'd go upstairs to Gidea Park, to the disco. We used to come in from Ballymac, looking for women, and absolutely fantastic times. I'd get a loan of my dad's car one week, and then a friend of mine would get a loan of his dad's car the following week, and we just go to Billy Gibbs's first, maybe up Gladstone Street, and have a drink or two, and then we'd all head down. Absolutely fantastic times. And one of the bands from that time were a band called Modern Romance, and I think it was kind of pretty much a one-hit wonder as far as I can remember. But anyway, here's a song that typifies that time for me. Here's a song called The Best Years of Our Lives. Questions, but you tell me lies, 'cause all of the time you're just full of surprise. Please tell me if all this is true, 'cause deep down inside all I wanted was you. Whoa, makes me wanna dance. Whoa, it's a new romance. Whoa, I look into your eyes. Whoa, best years of our lives. When we first met, I could hardly believe the things that would happen and we could achieve. So let's be together for all of the time, and thank my good fortune that you are still mine. Whoa, makes me wanna dance. Whoa, it's a new romance. Whoa, I look into your eyes. Whoa, best years of our lives. Hey! I ask you the questions, but you tell me lies, 'cause all of the time you're just full of surprise. I can't understand why you tease me this way. My head's in a whirl and I've just gotta say, whoa, makes me wanna dance. Whoa, it's a new romance. Whoa, I look into your eyes. Whoa, best years of our lives. Whoa, makes me wanna dance. Whoa, it's a new romance. Whoa, I look into your eyes. Whoa, best years of our lives. And that was
a song by a band called Modern Romance from way back in the 1980s, and I suppose it typifies, when you look at what we're going through right now at the moment, those were indeed the best days of our lives. Here's a song recently I recorded a CD as a souvenir for people of all these gigs that we've done here and all the what we've gone through. And I put together 8 songs and just stuck them onto a CD and just gave them out to people. And thank you so much to all the people that took one. And I really, really do hope that you enjoy listening to them. One of the most popular songs on the CD was a song called Four Strong Winds. I think I'll go out to Alberta. Weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I could go working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through this 100 times before. Four strong winds that blow low, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies, and if things are looking good, you could meet me if I sent you down the fair. But by then it will be winter, not too much for you to do, and the wind can sure blow cold way out there. Four strong winds that blow low, 7 seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Four strong winds that blow low, 7 seas that run high, all those things that won't change, come what may. If my good times are all gone and I'm bound for moving on, I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. And that was a song chorused by the great Neil Young from way back, and that was a song called Four Strong Winds. I want to say hello to Alice Ward, who comes along every week. Alice, thank you so much indeed. It really is appreciated. To Dolores O'Donnell, I want to say hello to Eileen Magner McLaughlin. Eileen is she's a total saint, if you ask me. looks after little animals and all that, and any little animal that ends up in Eileen's house is a very, very lucky little animal indeed. So a fantastic woman, and you have so much support from people like me, Eileen. Fair play to you. I want to say hello to Stephanie Sweetnam O'Dwyer as well. So I hope I call that out properly, Stephanie. Thank you so much for coming along. Jen Barrett comes along. Martina Cameron above there. I hope yourself and Tori and Tia, and of course I hope that Gary are all keeping well above there in Rosemount. And I also want to say hello to Patrick Buckley. Pat, I know a fine musician, absolutely fantastic musician, and I know that Pat is missing the music every bit as much as the rest of us. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing Pat and all the lads back onto the stage very, very soon. Here's a song by Bruce Springsteen, one of my own favorites from 1992. Here's a song called I Wish I Were Blind. I love to see cottonwood blossom in the early spring. I love to see the message of love that the bluebird brings. But when I see you walking with him down along the strand, I wish I were blind. When I see you with your man, I love to see your hair shining in a long summer's light. I love to watch the stars fill the sky on a summer night. The music plays, you take his hand, I'll watch how you touch him as you start to dance. I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. We struggle here, but all our love's in vain. Oh, these eyes that once filled me with your beauty now fill me with pain. And the light that once entered here is banished from me. Oh, and this darkness is all, baby, that my heart sees. And though this world is filled with the grace and beauty of God's hand, I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. We struggle here, but all our love's in vain. Oh, these eyes that once filled me with your beauty now fill me with pain. And the light that once entered here is banished from me. Oh, and this darkness is all, baby, that my heart sees. And though the world is filled with the grace and beauty of God's hand, I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. I wish I were blind when I see you with your man. From the album Human Touch in 1992, that was a song by Bruce Springsteen, and it was a song called I Wish I Were Blind. I'm going to dedicate that one especially to Matty and to Margaret Murphy above in Drangan, fantastic supporters of the channel as well, and regular people that come along, listen, contribute, like and share. So thank you so much, Matty, and to Margaret above there. I hope you're having a fantastic bank holiday weekend. Many years ago, when I first started playing music, I used to be brought around by a great friend of ours below in Ballymacarbery, Nora Hogan. Nora was one of the finest accordion players that you ever heard in your life. Well before Sharon Shannon and all these people came along, Nora Hogan would have been as good, if not better, than most. Herself and Joe Mulcahy, God rest him, used to bring me off into sessions inside in Chalks in Clonmel, up to melodies, and we used to have really and that's where I learned how to sing songs and how to play the guitar and what have you, and just watching people doing it many years ago. One of the songs that I picked up from that time, people used to come down from the north of Ireland, and used to be fantastic sessions, and Nora knew all these people, and then she'd go up herself, and my God, like, I mean, the music was just unbelievable. One of my songs at the time that I used to sing was written by Phil Coulter. It was a song called A Town I Loved So Well, and it goes like this. In my memory, I will always see the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the gasworks wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many ways, in the town that I loved so well. In the early morning, the shirt factory horn calls women from the Cregan, the moor and the bog, while a man on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. But when times got rough and there was just about enough, and we saw it through without complaining, for deep inside was a burning pride for the town that I loved so well. There was music there in the Derry air, like the language that we could all understand. I remember the day that I earned my first pay, and I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me. For I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town that I loved so well. But when I returned, and my eyes they were burned to see how a city could be brought to its knees, by the armoured cars and the bombed out bars and the gas that hangs onto every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and the damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, my God, what have they done to the town that I loved so well? Now the music's gone, but they still carry on. But their spirit's been bruised, never broken. They will not forget, but their hearts are all set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright brand new day, for the town that I loved so well. A throwback to a long time ago, going off, as I said, with the great Nora Hogan and Joe Mulcahy, God rest his soul, and all those fabulous musicians that I met over the years. It was an absolute joy to behold. Here's a song from back in the 1980s again. Here's a song by a band called The Cars. You might remember this song from Live Aid. A song called Drive. Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? Who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Who's gonna plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? gonna hold you down when you shake? Who's gonna come around when you break? You can't go on again. Nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? You know you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? And that was a song, of course, by the Cars from back in the 1980s, and that was a song called Drive. I'm going to do a song this time. I want to say a big hello to Andy Maloney, local councillor here in Cahir, who does absolutely fantastic work around the town. And Andy's a great supporter of the channel as well. And he's hoping to have his dinner organised in time so he can listen to the show today. So Andy, thank you so much. And I also want to give a big shout out to Catherine Leamy. Catherine is another fantastic supporter working in the, I suppose, at the coalface of the virus, of the pandemic. So Catherine and all her colleagues in the HSE, thank you so much from us all for your absolutely fantastic work that you've done. It's a song called Stuck With You. We've had some fun, and yes, we've had our ups and downs, been down that rocky road, but here we are still around. We thought about someone else, and neither one took the bait. We thought about breaking up, but no, we know it's just too late. We are bound by all the rest, like the same phone number, all the same friends, and the same address. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you, 'cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. We've had our doubts, never took them seriously. We've had our ins and outs, that's the way it's supposed to be. We thought about giving up, but we could never stay away. We thought about breaking up, but no, we know it's much too late. And it's no great mystery if we change our minds, eventually it's back to you and me. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you, 'cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me.
bound by all the rest. Like the same phone numbers, all the same friends, and the same address. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. 'Cause I can see that you're happy to be stuck with me. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy to be stuck with you. I am happy to be stuck with you. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. Yes, it's true.
An old song from the 1980s, of course, a song by the wonderful Huey Lewis, and that was a song called Happy to Be Stuck With You. I'm going to finish up with this next one, folks. I hope you enjoyed the show this Sunday afternoon. I hope you just got something out of it, and I really, really enjoy doing these shows. Like all the bands, we have been absolutely, totally forgotten about in this entire pandemic. I want to say a big thank you to Matthew McGrath before I finish up, because Matthew has been pretty much the only voice on our behalf in Dáil Éireann when all the rest of them have absolutely forgotten people like us. They've spoken about giving grants and giving assistance to the arts and all that, and I'm afraid the arts doesn't come as far as people like me, but yet people like me pay tax, pay PRSA, pay USC, and we've been absolutely just totally, utterly forgotten about. I really did think a few weeks ago that we were going to be back playing very, very soon. I thought there was a bit of hope on the horizon, but to see the likes of Fáilte Ireland and them all come along, and these Neffet and all these people who I never elected have just simply forgotten about us. There's no sign of any sign of music coming back anytime soon. So people like me just sit there with nothing. At my age, I'm afraid if you apply for a job somewhere, you don't even get a letter telling you to F off, you know. And I hate saying this, folks, because it's not something that I want to be doing on these shows. I want these shows to be positive, and I've tried to make them positive, and I've tried really, really hard, a year and a half doing it now, but totally forgotten about. As I said, one man has spoken on our behalf, and that's Matty. And Matty, thank you so much. If by any chance you see this, you've no idea how much it means and how appreciative people like me are of your efforts. In the meantime, for me, all the pubs and all the places that are opening, I really wish you the very, very best. There's so many of them, I couldn't name you all, so I won't name anybody. You know who you are. You've supported me in the past. I really, really do hope that at some time in the future, we'll all be back and we'll all be playing again. Wishing you the very, very best. I hope I'll never see your doors closed again. Thank you so much for everything. And to all the people that come along to these shows every week, thank you so much, folks. It means so much, because music for people like me is just something, it's an addiction. I'm afraid I just love music. I've always loved music. In the meantime, wake me up when September ends. Good luck. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Has come and passed. The innocent could never last. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Thanks a million, folks, for coming along here this evening. I hope you enjoyed the hour and a half or so that we did. Thank you so much to every single one of you that support the likes of this. I really, really do appreciate it so much. Hopefully, we'll see you all again soon. Once again, congratulations to the people here in Cahir who set up the outdoor dining. I really, really do hope you get the fantastic weather that we need for it. And everybody else, have a great bank holiday weekend, folks. We'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for everything. Mind yourselves and stay safe.